Our organization is 2 times winner of TPM award. We are closely worked with JIPM Japan. So we have applied and implemented Japanese concepts. So this organization is more documented system organization. So whoever joins in this organization, they adapts to these systems. So there is no problem for them to execute the activities. So it is mainly based on the systems. Now coming to technologies, we are the first organization who has implemented resistance-based submerged arc furnace electrode control system. There are only few organizations across the globe who have implemented this concept. By applying this new technology, new method of measuring the electrode penetration inside the submerged arc furnace, we are able to optimize our production. Our production levels are increased and the yield, which is known as a chrome recovery. In ferrochrome, it is known as a chrome recovery. That has been improved. And not only that, the production levels and the quality is also enhanced. Apart from this, we have automated all our charging systems, the raw material and charging systems. So there is a less manual interventions. Recently, we have applied ENMS software, that is to monitor the energy. Earlier, we used to take the energy manually, from silo way of taking the energies from this department to this department. Now we have integrated completely the comprehensive energy report with data analytics, which has helped us to understand the gaps and also to mitigate the gaps by applying the projects. The best way of reducing and optimizing the energy, because our industry is a energy intensive unit. Approximately 40% of energy is consumed in the manufacture. 40% of our manufacturing cost is on energy only, electrical energy. So we consume around 40% of the manufacturing cost in energy. So that area where we require improvements. So these technologies has helped us, enabled us to reduce and optimize our resources. And these TPM methods and systems also the implementation of this TPM method helped us to minimize the resource at shop floor area. And safety also we are going to automate by identifying the confined zones and hazards. So this is the next level of automation we want to implement in safety. This way we are role models in ferrochrome industries. Many companies follows us, many companies mimics us. So we are globally recognized for our automation implementation. And also we are looking for the administrative side also. We want to implement the robotic process automations. That is where we are looking to improve the finance and accounts department and also the supply chain management, where we want to use the bots. That is a new trend which is implemented in many industries. So for ferrochrome and ferroalloys, this is new for us, but it is a cross learning from other industries. We can implement the same in our industry also. So that will help us to speed up our process, especially the administrative process, the supporting system of the production. In this Industry 4 implementation, the first basic problem is that cultural problem, the employee mindset. Because we cannot implement this Industry 4 in comprehensive way. We can only do with a selected models. We can implement for the one selected process. Then the benefits can be horizontally deployed in other shop floors. So we have different shop floors. During this process, we first need to buy the people mindset, change the people mindset, where we focus on the upskilling of the people and integrating these new trends with these skills. Then we are using to apply, similarly we have applied this Industry 4 in our raw material section, where we have used sensors and the benefits are shown to the people. then those benefits are adopted by them. Unless until if they don't adopt, then implementation of this process will be difficult. The problem with us is that our plant is old. Even though we have implemented a lot of automations and all technologies, aging of the people is also a problem for us. People are old and the trends are changing so fast. Adoption of the trends is difficult for the people also. So that integration where we are now focusing. We need to train the people, we need to do the upskilling of the people, then we are adopting it in a phase-wise manner. We are in baby steps in the implementation of the Industry 4. We are doing in both ways. Both we are taking support from the, we are having the collaborative approach. We are taking the support from the technology supporting teams and also our internal team. They are also trained and they are giving training to these people. Especially the areas where the process is important, there we are using the veterans of the people belongs to this ferrochrome industries. The expertise with technology support, we are combinedly preparing the curriculum. Those curriculum we are using for these trainings. And after that, we are giving the projects to them. The Kirkpatrick methods we are using, so those projects we are giving to them to monitor the progress. Whether they are able to acquire the knowledge, acquire the skill, because that is a prerequisite for implementing any new systems. So any new technology. We are upskilling those people by collaborating with these technology grains and also the veterans to implement the new technologies. Otherwise, again, there will be a gap. The skill gap, even though we have a good technology, but man behind the machine who used to run this, if he fails, then the technology will fail. System will never fail, but people will fail. So that integration we are focusing.